Voting closes at 11:59 p.m. EST on April 10. 6 women currently sit atop the Time 100 poll voted on by readers, with all earning a larger percentage of the vote than either President Obama or Pope Francis. CL of K-pop group 2NE1 tops the list. The South Korean quartet has broken Billboard records, and CL is about to make a US solo debut. Lady Gaga's Little Monsters fanbase have pushed her to number 2, ahead of actress Emma Watson, who became the United Nations ambassador for the Gender Equality Initiative HeForShe and is getting support from Harry Potter fans. Several others in the top 10 have used their podium to speak out about gender equality this year. Beyoncé, who graced the cover of last year's Time 100 issue, has built an even bigger following with remixes to tracks on her Beyoncé album and show-stopping performances at the Grammys and VMAs. During the latter, Beyoncé helped push the F word into the spotlight by performing in front of a backdrop that simply read feminist. Taylor Swift spoke about how Lena Dunham taught her about feminism and encouraged her fans who believe in gender equality to embrace the label, too. And another Time 100 alum, Pakistani activist Malala Yousafzai, won the Nobel Peace Prize. She is the first non-artist to make the top 10, thanks to her commitment to making education available to girls and women worldwide. Barack Obama, Rihanna, Pope Francis and the Dalai Lama currently round out the top 10. There is a perception across the Middle East that America is weak and history does not repeat itself, but it rhymes, as Mark Twain put it. 6 times in the last generation, secondary nations have launched programs aimed at producing a nuclear arsenal. 2 were persuaded to surrender their ambition voluntarily, Libya and South Africa. 2 were stopped by surgical airstrikes, Iraq and Syria. The final 2, Pakistan and North Korea, got the bomb, and got it following a path not so different than the one the Ayatollahs are treading today. There is a perception across the Middle East that America is weakened. I believe the perception is wrong. The United States remains the world's mightiest military, economic and diplomatic power by far, with reach and abilities beyond rival. But perception these days works as reality, and the common view is that America negotiated not out of strength but out of an appetite to obtain a deal. This by itself allowed Iran an advantage in the negotiations, and that advantage has been enhanced by the announcement of an agreement. Making a deal with the United States, one that allows Iran's leadership to announce relief from all sanctions without shuttering a single nuclear facility, surely strengthens the Iranians, and that bodes ill from Iran in other arenas. I believe President Obama means everything he says about sticking to the unprecedented backing of Israel and keeping all options on the table against Tehran, as well as countering its adventures in Syria, Yemen, and Iraq. But that's not the way the Middle East's leadership, on both sides, will read it. Not in Tehran or Damascus and not in Riyadh, in Abu Dhabi, in Cairo, in Ankara, and certainly not in Tel Aviv.